Now y'all hear me? Sorry about that. A little technical difficulty. All right, we always give a $500 discount, healthcare workers, military personnel, first responders, and educators. I always tell you, my competitors say they do this, but they don't tell anybody about it. So I wonder, is it really true? Think about it. If you really wanted people to know, and you really wanted to help these people, you would advertise it. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, 1,000 off elite or signature buildings. Type that in right there. You come down here, you're going to get $1,000 off that building. Where are we at? 37. Remember, yesterday I told you we had 37 jobs going in, or 111 jobs in 2 states, Louisiana and Texas. Folks, that tells you about us, what our capabilities. We're not just somebody selling out of a little storefront building like some of these cats, or have never can handle more than 1 or 2 jobs. We're so busy that people wait to come to us. Why? Because they get the best building. The best building. All right, look at Louisiana. Look at all the jobs. I mean, I love showing this to you because my competitors can't even do probably 1 or 2 at a time, much less 111, 69 in Louisiana. Look where we're scattered all over this is all going on this week. Next week it'll change again. That's how much volume of business, that's how in demand a Mallett building is. Okay? You don't want somebody who can do it, well, I can do it in 2 weeks, I can do it in 3 weeks. There's a reason why. Nobody wants to buy a building from them. That's why. All right, hey, Texas, look what we got going over here. I mean, folks, this says it all. I shouldn't have to say another word, but here we go. Specials. Hey, we still got those those temperature control buildings, 170-mile-an-hour trusses there, 5-ton unit, wired. Hey, $16,000 value when you put the electrical and you put the air conditioner involved on this building. Hell of a deal, and this is my classic building. Okay, still got them 170 miles, rated at 135 miles per hour. Hey, then we get to the big boy, 145 miles an hour, about 170 miles an hour on them trusses. Still got that 5-ton, climate control. Hey, gutters, this baby is the loaded down elite version, and it moves to 145 miles per hour. Okay? Now, hey, I think we've got how many left now? Maybe 12. No, I think they sold 2 this morning. But anyway, I think we got 12 left. 12 men get this camera. You hunt those deer, we got to give you a camera when you buy a building. And we're going to send a $250 gift card to the lady so she can go get a massage or a facial, whatever she prefers to do. Remember, the next 12 people, and that's in the month of October. All right, hey, we still got this going. Hey, you need to chime in here, bud. We're going to give you 2 tickets next weekend, Texas A&M at LSU. I'm going to give you a parking spot where you're 50 yards away from the gate. You ain't going to have to walk like most people. And 2 field passes. Nobody can get those for you but me. We're the only company that can pull that off. Just like we're the only company that can put all these buildings and these packages together after 26 years. All right. If you see an emoji, post it. I think you get two for one. Yeah, 2 for 1. All right. Got our ambassador program where if you show your building, or refer someone, you're going to get paid, and we put you in our program, and you get all kinds of different gifts and things that we go throughout the year. All right, the 5 red flags, years in business, Secretary of State, that's going to tell you that. You need to know that. Licensures, the most important. Is he a licensed contractor, and how long has he been a licensed contractor? If he's only been a licensed contractor for 1 year, and been in business for 6 years or 5 years, what's he been doing all them other years? Probably breaking the law, and you're probably going to see they've been convicted. It's not hard to figure out what these guys are doing. Hey, you like that shirt? Yeah, I just got that one in. It's one of my Tiger shirts. Yeah, I'm on the LSU Board of Supervisors, so yeah, it's a cool shirt. I thought it was cool myself when I saw it this morning. All right, reviews on the BBB and Google. Look, I have over 650. One of my competitors has got like 113, but that one has 400 complaints. The others have hardly nothing. Folks, that tells you a lot. And visit the contractor's facility. Do they have any equipment? What's going on here? I mean, if they don't have any equipment, they don't have a facility, what does that tell you about them, folks? All right, let's move on. Why Mallett built stronger and proven better? Here we go. Does your builder control uplift or hope for the best? Competitors often skip engineered uplift protection. Mallett Buildings uses embedded post anchors and uplift plates engineered for Louisiana soil and storms. Every post is secured to resist vertical lift, not just lateral pressure. That's a fact, y'all. I don't know why you want to buy from these other cats. They're not even doing that. Thicker metal, stronger roof. Well, I'm using 26 gauge. We don't use 29. Some companies, a lot of them are using 29 gauge. It's about $1,500 per building cheaper. It's cheaper. Okay, that's why they go to 29. We use 26 gauge across the board. When tested, Louisiana approved. Competitors often rated for 110 to 120 miles per hour. Mallett Lead is engineered at 145. Classic and Signature at 130, actually 135 now. And our trusses on every building is rated at 170 miles per hour. Built to coastal hurricane specs, proven through Laura, Delta, and Ida. I've been through 16 hurricanes. Nobody in the business, nobody can say that because they haven't been doing it long enough to say it. Yeah? And I love the fact we now put a 170 mile per hour roof. All right, let's keep going. Stronger building starts from the ground up. Competitors typically use a 2,500, 3,000 PSI. We use a 4,000 PSI across the board, 33% stronger than the 3,000. Huh? That's a big deal, folks. A tighter seal, fewer cracks, higher compression resistance. Well, match their price. They can't match our quality. Competitors lower price by cutting corners. Mallett guarantees the best value without sacrificing quality. If a true apples-to-apples comparison exists, we will match it and beat it by $1,000. Better engineering, better materials, better results. Every upgrade means your building stands stronger, lasts longer, performs better in Louisiana weather. Your investment stays protected from the concrete to the trusses. When you choose Mallett, you're not just buying a building, you're buying confidence. Competitor versus Mallett. It's not a contest. Engineered, warranted, proven. No, that was it. I really wanted to talk about another slide, which I had yesterday, to show you the difference in what you get for free, but I'll kind of go over it for you. Basically, not only will I give you $1,000 cash, apples to apples, discount, I'm going to give you 2x8 trusses. They'll never give it to you because they can't make them. I'm going to give you 2x8 scissor trusses, standard. They're not going to do that. I'm going to give you 170 mile an hour scissor truss on top of every building I build. They can't do that. But guess what? It's free. Everything we do on that is free, but it makes the building stronger, like putting concrete in the holes. They don't do that. They don't care if you're building 6. We do. But it's free. Remember, I'm going to beat their price by $1,000. So it ain't about price. Now let's talk about what I'm going to give you for free. How could you possibly want to buy a building from them when I'm going to give you all these things which makes your building stronger than anything you could ever have for free? There's about 13 things. I don't have them all off the top of my head, but the most important thing is this. Those trusses, you know, the control, the cable retention system for Uplift, it's free. Everything we do that we add to that package is free. There's no reason to buy a building from someone unless you just want less quality and pay more money. And if that's what you want to do, it's your money, you can do it. Give me that. He's right. So I had my handy assistant right there. So let me just go over this before I get off of here. Look, I'm going to put 26 gauge metal, standard. The others, nah, they might put 29. Some may put 26. Yeah? 5 on 12 roof pitch. They're not going to make it standard. They will charge you if you say, well, I want, oh, we can do that. But the problem is where they get their trusses, they're not third-party certified. Mine are third-party certified. Let's keep going here. 2x8 trusses, standard on all Mallett buildings. Here we go. I like to always go over this. 2x8 scissor trusses, 170 mile per hour rated on all the roof trusses. Mallett cable retention system, concrete under every post. 2x12 headers, not 2x8s. 4,000 PSI, not 3,000. 33% stronger. Skirt board guard, going to put none. I don't want the concrete or the dirt to touch your board. Okay? It's not a good thing. MCA, ground treated. I don't know what they're giving you. We have no idea what they're doing, do we? No engineer on staff. He works for us. He's an employee of this company. He watches everything we do. You got to worry about our engineers. They're sending their stuff off to some third party who probably ain't giving no calculations for all I know. But folks, it's no comparison. Price match 1,000. Now, here's the gig. If I'm going to beat them by $1,000, that's money in your pocket, right? But I'm going to give all this to you for free. Why in God's name would we buy that building when I could get this building for $1,000 less? And then from a company that's been doing it for 26 years, who's pushing out 90 to 100 jobs every week. It's no comparison. It really isn't. I can't understand why you wouldn't want to make $1,000 Why would you not want 2x8 trusses versus 2x6, scissor trusses versus common, 170 mile an hour on your roof? Because look, you lose your roof, you've lost it all. Just look at what you're getting for free, on top of beating every competitor apples to apples, because this is the product they sell. They don't do this. We're in it for the long run, which is a proven fact. 26 years says we're in the long run. I don't know how long these guys are going to last. I've seen 5 go bankrupt in the last 26 years. And I've seen lately several get charged with contractor fraud. Be careful with that too. But look, folks, compare. It's an easy decision. When you're ready to buy a building, you want to save money, and you want to get the best, it's right here. It ain't nowhere but right here. You got any questions for me? AJ Furlow. AJ's one of the guys. You got any questions? I'm going to get off if I don't. All right. Well, look, thank you for listening. Remember, nobody can beat our price. Nobody can beat our quality. That's a factual statement. There's the proof. Come see us. I'll prove it to you. I'll show it to you. Check what I got 650 reviews. I don't have 100. I got 650. And somebody's got 400 complaints. Just if you do your research, it's real easy. It's not complicated. But give us a call, 337-515-2154. It's my personal cell phone number. By the way, my cell number, as you can tell, is being published for all my customers. Okay? And if you want to call one of my building specialists, 337-214-0428. Hey, thank you for listening. Hey, we'll wrap it up tomorrow with my associate. But look, come see us. And hey, we got those specials going on too. Hey, come by before October. You're going to get that hunting camera, and for the lady, we're going to give her that $250 gift card to a spa. All right? Well, look, thank you all for listening.